Is that mine? Did you just...
Dude! Here you go.
Hi, I'm Phillip Walker, co-producer for the Walk-On Diaries.
Oh, spare me.
I am practicing my stand-up comedy, and
Why are you sitting down?
So one day I went to the zoo, and I walked by the primate exhibit, you know, with the chimpanzees and all, and then they were running just like they were everywhere. They're jumping. I said, "Hey, stop going bananas." And then I left, and then eventually I came back, and then they were still jumping and running. I said, "Hey, stop monkeying around." And then last thing that happened on this little zoo trip, I went to this little expedition. It's like a horseback riding kind of thing, and then I was on the horse, and then he just bolted, and he's going so fast, and I was like, "Hey, hold your horses." That's all. Thank you.
Wow.
Excellent. That was fantastic.
It's Phillip Walker here, back with my stand-up routine, and so let's just get right into it. Okay. So I met a man. He said he was from Iowa, and then he said, I was like, "How you doing?" He said, "Well, I'm about to go home for the holidays," and I said, "Hey, get out of town." And then for my second act here, wait, I forgot what it was. Give me a second.
Hey.
Hey!
That's good.
You forgot what it was.
Oh! I remember. I don't have these memorized. So I used to be a part of the traveling circus. I just ruined it. Cut that out.
No, that's staying. Continue. Just keep going.
I used to be a part of the circus, and then I actually I met the man who invented the traveling circus. He actually got the idea whenever I told him, "Hey, wait."
Let's get this show on the road.
Let's get this show on the road. I don't have these memorized.
It's really good.
That was funny, though.
I'm back. Stand-up time. So I met this guy, or I was friends with this guy, and I was like, "Hey, we should go bird watching sometime." And he was like, "All right." And then he told me, he was like, "Actually, I'm kind of scared. Like, you know, they got vultures and stuff. Like, those things got sharp talons and teeth." And I said, "Hey, don't chicken out." Because chicken's a bird. And this friend, his name is Matt.
What?
Matt. Matt is his middle name. His first name is Door, like doormat. So and so old Mr. Doormat, he was upset one day, and I was like, well, "What's wrong?" And he was like, "Man, my boss just keeps telling me to do all these things, and I'm getting real tired and stressed." And I said, "Hey, don't let him walk all over you."
Doormat!
Doormat, yeah. That's all for today.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you. All right. What did the big potato say when he saw the small potato? He said, "Hey, what's up, small fry?"
Hey!
Potato.
Small fry.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. All right. So what did the red fruit drink say when he asked the purple fruit drink how he was doing? The purple fruit drink said, "Hey, I'm great."
Hey!
Great! He's purple!
Purple grape.
Wow, it's empty.
Yeah. You got one more for us?
That's all. Thank you. That's all, folks.
Thanks, Burger.
All right.
Good. Cue. Go.
Good? Okay. Let's get right to it. All right, comedy time. So there's this one windmill, and there's another windmill, And so one windmill says to the other windmill, he asks him, what's your favorite kind of music? And the other windmill says, hey, I'm a huge metal fan.
Fan. Get that.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a classic. So, and then this is a true story. This one's a true story. So there's this deer on campus, and then I went up to her, and I said, hey, little deer, how you doing? And she's like, I'm good. I asked her, I asked her, what her favorite thing to eat at the dining hall was, and she said she liked the pizza. I said, well, what's your favorite part of the pizza? And she said, hey, I really like the dough.
She's a female deer.
Yeah. True story. That really happened.
You got any tricks up your sleeve?
Any tricks up my sleeve? I got a little itch. I got a trick up my hat.
How did he do that?
Wait a second.
Wow. That just came out of his head.
So, there's this woodchuck, and he gets real hungry, so he goes to the grocery store. And now, the grocery store, they have a wood section for him, because, he's a woodchuck, but all it has is sticks. They're out of everything else. So, he just gets the sticks, goes to check out, he buys them, and then he goes home and starts pan-frying them up with some butter, some salt, some pepper, making them real good, taste real good. And then his wife comes to the door, and she's like, what's that smell? And she runs in, and she's like, stop. Cut that off. And he's like, okay. And he's like, what's wrong? And she says, hey, that's a nonstick pan.
Non-stick pan.
It's because there's sticks in the pan. Yeah. That's a good one. Classic. Okay, so this other one, another little bit of non-sentient sentience. There's this clock, and he's walking down the street, and there's this other guy walking down the street too, and then he bumps into the clock. And the clock goes, hey, watch, where you going? Watch. Because the clock is, yeah. Time jokes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
After every single joke. Classic. Classic. Never heard it before. Classic.
All right. Y'all ready for some comedy? Joke time. Okay, so there was this scientist, this rocket scientist. He worked at NASA. But he had a little thing on the side that he did to make some extra money. I mean, not like he needed it, but he liked to do it. He had a little rock and roll band. He played the guitar. And so he never told his band that he was a scientist because they were start going to just, asking him for money because, he makes big bucks, right? And so one time before the concert, he let it slip. And they found out. But they weren't too mad. And they said, hey, you're going to rock it out there. Rocket scientist, yeah. That's a good one. Classic. Well, like he said, yeah. Okay, so there's this tree. And tree's name was Fred. He had a pet hamster. Hamster's name was Bob. Don't worry about it. Hamster died. Really sad.
Wait, Bob the hamster died?
Bob the hamster died, and Fred was really sad about it. And so his friend Bush came and tried to cheer him up. But all Fred the tree would say was, "Hey, leave me alone."
Leave.
As they say, leave.
Leave me alone.
Classic.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Catch me at the local sports bar Mondays. Okay. Still good?
Yep.
Okay. So, I was at this football game, and it was the Seahawks and the Falcons. This is sometime last year. And then I walked by, and there's this group of dogs, and they were outside of the stadium, and they were grilling burgers, they were eating hot dogs, just having a good time. And a policeman walked by, and then he's like, "Hey, what y'all doing in there?" And then the beagle said, "Hey, we're tailgating."
No.
Tail.
Dogs don't have tails.
Because they're having fun. They're wagging their tails.
It's a
You know what I'm
bird
saying?
thing.
They're tailgating. Yeah, I like that one. I like dogs. But yeah, speaking of something besides dogs, I was talking to my friend. His name was Jacob, and he was like, you know, I was like, how you been? He was like, well, I just took this test. Not really sure how I did, but either way, I just don't like taking tests. He said, tests suck. And I said,
Yes,
hey,
they do.
you know what else sucks? Vacuum cleaners.
No!
It sure do.
That's disgusting.
Sure
You know what I'm
is,
saying, Sid? That's not my phone.
uh,
Thank you.
Sit down there.
Give me 2 claps when you're ready for me. All right.
I mean, we all could be ready at different times. So
Yeah,
I was ready, so I'd go.
I've been ready probably the first.
Well, could you clap twice then?
Yeah, John's third. He was ready last because he is
What's up with this? All right. I'm just trying to do my comedy.
Moose ears.
comedy.
I'm the only one with moose ears on right now.
Hey everybody, Phillip Walker back again. Here's some jokes. So I know.
Start that over, Phil.
Start from the top.
All right, joke time. So I know Ozzy Osbourne. He's my friend, and I was going to Ozzy's. Wait. I did this wrong.
Start over from the top.
Joke time. So I was going to Ozzy Osbourne's house, and then I knocked on the door, and then he opened the door, and he was like, "Who are you?" And I was like, "Ozzy, I'm your biggest fan. Don't you know me?" And he said, "Hey, are you a ceiling fan or an oscillating fan?"
No.
He really said that. Ozzy said that, and they started playing guitar.
Then you ate a bat.
He did do that. We had cereal. Anyways, so I have these 2 friends. Their names are Ceiling and Ground. And I mean, they're good friends, but they're not good people. That's the thing. That's the catch. They're criminals. And so they're telling me this story. One time, they were robbing a bank, and the bell goes, the little alarm goes off, and then they run out of there. And as they're running out, Ceiling, he sees the police sirens going off. And he sees the cops. And then so they get into the getaway car, and then Ceiling, he looks at Ground, and he says, "Hey, floor it."
Floor it.
Floor it. Ceiling, floor it. Yeah. I like that one.
I just got that one.
Floor it.
Took it.
Ground.
Yeah.
All right.
Ceiling's a good fellow. Y'all say hi to him. Thank you.
Felipe.
Wow, that was your worst set.
What?